My oldest memories that I remember is just the beach. I grew up in California. We'd go play in the waves and stuff. We'd go to the tide pools. We would find sea glass. We'd always spend our time there for the weekends that he had me. I remember that my mom and I lived with my grandparents, and I remember my dad in an apartment, and just going back and forth was the normal thing. My dad and I stayed connected by the phone. We talked every day for 6 hours at a time. That was our bonding time. We actually were a lot alike. We had the same sense of humor. We both smiled the same even. We knew each other's energies. I had texted my cousin and I was like, hey, so I can't feel my dad's energy, like something's wrong. I tried to blow up his phone, I blew up his email, like everything. Something's wrong. I had dropped to my knees, screaming no. And I was like, what? I was 21 at the time, and obviously alcohol is a go-to for a 21-year-old after trauma. I went down that path, drinking every day, and I thought it was closure. Actually, my mom found Idaho Youth Ranch, and she heard some of the stories from the girls, and she's like, my daughter's going through a tough time. Like, at first I was super hesitant. I didn't know what equine therapy was. I didn't know if it would help. I thought equine therapy would be like, oh, you get to ride horses, but actually you talk to the horses. They're there if you need to cry. It was kind of different coming here and telling a horse my problems. I'm the type of person to just bottle up my emotions and not tell anybody. Blue reminded me exactly of my dad's horse when he was growing up. Right when I walked into the pasture, like we just basically locked eyes. From then on, it was just, we bonded. I could feel his energy with me. It's basically like my dad and I being able to talk on the phone. I learned how to grow up from all of my traumas that have been following me since my dad. I didn't know the difference between grief and loss whenever I first started. Loss is a lot different, and grief there's stages to it. You're gonna be angry, you're gonna be confused, you're gonna be lost. I wanna be a role model for people who have lost a parent to suicide and have even tried themselves. Even for parents, if your child's having issues, that it's not bad to ask for help, especially with the ranch, because they don't judge you. There's no judgment at all. They will help you. They still take care of me. They still check in on me. They honestly are a second family. I want to be able to look back and be like, hey, I went through all these struggles, but I'm stronger as a person now.